Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. Sammy here at Sammy J Stitches, and it is a new week. I'm not vlogging this week. We're just going to do a standard video, see how it goes. I may keep up with this at least until December. In December, I think I'm going to want to do daily vlogs again. So, first, let's go over what I worked on this week. It wasn't a lot because with the Stitchers games and everything like that, I am trying to... Oh, my camera's really crooked. I am trying to stick to just a couple projects that I can get quick stitching on. So the one I showed y'all at the end of the last video is Fireworks on the 4th, and I worked on this one a little bit more, and so here is where we are. This is by Stone Street Stitchworks, and this fabric, I don't remember. Nope, here it is. It's Zweigart 32 count Lugana in Wedgwood. So, let me get in a little closer. So this up here is the Etoile, however you say that, Etoile. That's normal DMC, and then I'm using the Etoile for the banners there too. So I got quite a bit done on that. Next, I worked on Forever and Ever by Cottage Garden Samplings. Want to get quite a bit done on this one, and I've actually surpassed my yearly goal for it. So it's not going to be as much of a focus piece. Who knows? I say that, but if it gets me progress, I might as well, right? Okay, so now I have both flowers finished. Love the house. This is just a bunch of thread. Ignore that. And then I've started coming down around here. Right about here is where Cardinal will start. You'll start seeing that. So I'm really thinking I should finish this one next year. I think it's going to be one of my top focuses. I've been starting to think about goals for next year because it's already November, and I think I'm going to pick like 4 or 5 projects that I want to be my main projects that I want finished by the end of next year, and then of course as those are finished, some will take its place. We'll see how that goes, because you know, with all the challenges I do, that's kind of hard to stick with, but we'll see. I'll be making a goals video in December, so to give y'all an idea of what I plan on doing in 2020. Okay, and the other one I've been working on, and I'll probably pull this one back out soon because I just got the last piece, is Deck the Halls by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. So it says hang stockings, dress the tree, build snowmen, mistletoe kiss, wrap presents, and then the other one I believe says build gingerbread or bake gingerbread. So that's how far I've gotten on that one. So I'm all the way down to here. I just need to do the present, and then I'll be ready for the next one. And we'll get that one finished up here before too long. So it may even be a finish this month. I know I'm saving a lot of finishes for December, but we're about to get into that. Okay, so I've decided, we've discussed, I have a major itch in my eye. We've discussed previously that I'm going to do Finish That Stitch December. Well, I had a floss, somebody that was watching my floss tube, and she messaged me and she said that she is thinking about doing Stitch Vent calendar. So she's going to take 24 kitted projects that she's going to get kitted up over the next couple weeks and put them in blank envelopes, and then shuffle them and write numbers 1 through 24 on it, and then, like, of course, December 1st she opens the first one and she gets to start it that day, and all throughout the month, or as a countdown to Christmas. I don't want any new starts. I have plenty, but I am working on finishes, and I had been getting like I've been making kind of a makeshift list of which ones are going to be the easiest to get done in December. So I went through them again tonight, and I pulled out 24 of them. I didn't think I would have 24, and I'll explain how that would have worked. But turns out I had more than 24. I actually had to limit myself down. So my thought is I will take these finishes, or these projects, and put them in envelopes, and they'll sit in those envelopes until December 1st, and then I'll do that same Stitch Event calendar, but with finishes instead of new starts. And so on December 1st, I will open up the first envelope. I will stitch it until it's finished, or until I stop stitching for the night, and then day 2 will roll around. So if I hadn't had enough, what will happen after December 24th, when I open the last one, is I will go back to any of the ones that I didn't get finished in that night that I started them. This will also, if I get one that only needs a few stitches and I finish it fairly quickly, I'll pull out one of those other ones that I hadn't finished yet. I may even have a couple on the side in case that happens early enough in the month that I don't have projects to work on. I'll have maybe a couple of those that I had pulled out but didn't make the 24. So I'm going to show you all these projects now before I put them in the envelopes. I'm going to let y'all see me put them in the envelopes and seal them, and I've got a laundry basket here. I'm just going to toss them over there because I have 2 different types of envelopes. I didn't buy enough. And then we'll pull them back out and we'll number them, and I'm going to do that all on camera so that you know that I'm not picking certain ones or anything like that. Also, the reason for that is because when I do these little bags that I do for kidding, when I did the Christmas ornaments, let me show you. This is a bad example one. It's not in here. Well, that's not good. Okay, hold on. I made up these floss cards with my flosses, but at the time I didn't have very many floss cards, and I was doing the Flossmas last year, and I was starting all the things. So I would put 2 ornaments on this, which means 2 ornaments would have to go in the same bag so that they shared the card. Because of that, I can't put this in an envelope and knowing there's 2 things in there. So for those, I have made these pieces of paper. It has the title of the project on it, and that's all I'm going to put in there, and then I'll pull it out of this bag when I get back to that. You'll also notice there is a monetary amount down in the corner. Cheryl from Tranquil Stitches, when I explained that I was going to do this in the Finish That Stitch event, she was like, you should put a little money in there, and if you actually finish it, you get that money. So here's the thing. I don't spend cash because I buy things online. I don't live anywhere near an LNS. So everything has a value, and I will credit myself that into my PayPal account if and when I finish them. 5 for a small, 10 for a medium, 15 for a large, but I don't know that I have any large projects. We'll figure that out as we go. But all of these obviously are going to be small, so all of those say $5 on them. So let's go through. And so, okay, I have these small ones, only 6 of them, because I only had 18 of the big ones. So there will be 2 different ones, but that's not going to matter because we're going to shuffle them. So the first one is Believe in Santa, and that is this right here. Actually, I can go ahead and I'll go ahead and put the fabric in here, and just the floss will stay in the bag. So this is Believe in Santa. I believe it's by Glendon Place. Yeah. It's on 28 count Monaco that I coffee dyed. I think it's about half done. So I think a night or maybe 2 could definitely finish them up. And he is going to go in here with this, and I'm not going to completely seal this part shut because I want to be able to use these, but I do have a little bit of tape here that I can easily clip without tearing anything, and I'm going to seal it closed. We're not numbering them yet because shuffle, right? I know what that one is. So the next one I have, let's see. Let's go. Okay, is Winter Blister. And that is this one, and it is, I believe, also, yep, by Glendon Place. So this is where I'm at on that one. And it's got like a swirl and a little top hat, and then I got to finish his scarf, and so it shouldn't be too much. That is going to go in here. Going to seal it shut. And y'all can see, maybe see that tape on there? There we go. Alright, next is Joy. This one seriously just needs a little back stitch and the rest of this snowflake that's really hard to see. Joy, let's see, is by Rivaris. This was the Just Cross Stitch ornament 2018, page 19. And it's on 28 count Monaco that I copy dyed. So I'm gonna put that in here along with its little piece of paper. And we'll seal that shut. I know this is kind of monotonous, and if you need to fast forward, I understand. But accountability, right? So we got that one sealed. Snowflake. So this one, when I added the strand to it recently, I had to frog a whole lot. Oh man, it's getting washed out by that light. It really, you can see it though, I promise. But come on, focus, focus, focus. There we go. Okay, so there's about half of the snowflake there. There it goes. And that one was a little, actually I think I just dyed it blue, but then it was up against the coffee dyed fabric, so I got a little coloring on it. It's okay. That's okay. Oops. Just dropped the battery on the ground. Alright, next we have Luck of the Irish. This one is also really close to being finished. All these are really. Some just a lot closer than others. So, stick that in here. Oh, the other reason for this is on my Advent animals, they're all on one piece of fabric even. So definitely couldn't put them in separate envelopes. And we got Twinkle. This is an ornament by Ursula Michael. I apparently incorrectly measured the fabric because I'm right up on the edge, but that's okay. It's an ornament. I will make it work. Alright, whoops, I just threw on my piece of paper. So we're out of the small ones, we'll now be going over to the bigger ones. That open. And these ones I can seal with the little clasp. Okay, I'm going to show you all of these real quick, and then we'll put the papers in the envelopes. Quickly. We've got Hattie Hedgehog. We have, is that the only one on here? Oh, no, Pearly Pig. See, she's really close to done. Backstitch in her hands. Hattie's about a little more than halfway done. Well, I only have 6 of these left, and I want to get them done so badly. Okay, we got Cashmere Camel. She's really close to being done. I think she's mostly just backstitch. Kenny Kangaroo, about half done. Pierre Penguin. And Mary Mouse. She's probably going to take the most work out of all of them. So, I'm going to set those over here. And stuff envelopes. There's 6 of them. I'm really excited about finish that stitch December. I'm ready to get these things knocked out. I haven't had a finish in a couple months. It's starting to get to me. My original intention was to pick whichever one's closest to finish it, move on to the next one. But I think this is going to be a little more fun. It's going to be in the spirit of the holiday because lots of Advent calendars will be, lots of different kinds of Advent calendars will be happening because of the season. And so this is just one more way to link what I'm doing to the fact that it's the holiday season. So, also appropriate because a lot of these small ones are from my Flossmas last year, which I said I wouldn't have finished before Flossmas this year. Since I don't want to do new starts, I will not be doing Flossmas. So this is kind of my substitution for that, is to be finishing things. So, last one, and then we'll move on, I promise. I hope this isn't too annoying, but accountability. So, next. Okay. Let me open another one of these envelope things, because it only comes with 6. I really didn't think I'd have 24, that's why I didn't buy 24, and then, sure enough, I had more. I had a couple more that I was like on the fence about whether or not I could finish. So, okay, the next one is Foxglove by Nora Corbett. This is on 36 count Apollo from Under the Sea Fabrics. It's opalescent linen. All she needs is her beading, so she will be easy enough to get done when I pull this out. So what I'm going to do is I take the little baggie that's got her beads, it's got her threads, the fabric, everything. I'm going to put it in this and close it. Now obviously when I shuffle these, I'm going to have an idea of which ones are which, but it's not going to matter because it's going to be the first one I pull and y'all are going to see that. Next is House Stark by Lolita Made on Etsy. And this one too is very close to being done. So what I'm saying, if I draw one of these at the beginning of the month, I'm probably going to need a side project to work on because it just needs, okay, do you see this flower over here? Just need one over here. And then the diamonds that go up the sides. Focus, please. So, and then I'll show you all of it. Can't even show you all of it because it's that big. So, stick that back in here. Oops. Things are trying to go flying. Now, I am curious. Y'all know I have 24 projects here. 24 potential finishes. How many do you think I'm going to get finished? Let me know in the comment below. Okay. Next is Pretty Little London by Satsuma Street. See, I just have this like Big Ben and a couple other things over here to get finished. So. And that is on 32 count Joglin in Avalon by Under the Sea Fabrics. Such a beautiful fabric, y'all. Absolutely stunning. Okay. Next we have A Brother by Lizzie Kate. I do not know this fabric that it is on. So. It says A brother shares childhood memories and grown-up dreams. So memories, grown-up dreams will be done. Oh, in the bottom of the book. So, should be easy enough. So the Stitcher games, I'm still in. They chucked a couple weapons at me that were worth 1,000 each. Had to be done in 24 hours. Could not use healing items. I managed to survive that, which was very exciting for me. Okay, another one of the smalls. This is Summer Sparkler Party by Frosted Pumpkin Needlework. And I just, well, the bottom half of this really. So, it was in one with the second, but the second one's already been finished. It was Flag of Stars. So, that's why it didn't have to have the main thing. I think we just lost Lisa tonight. We lost Roxanne last night. We're down to, I think, 18 tributes out of 26. Just a couple more weeks to go, y'all. Those admin throw little twists and turns in there. It's awesome. And horrifying all at the same time because, like, Lisa got hit with the fog, which made everything that was thrown at her worth double. That's why she got knocked out. They threw like over 14,000 stitches worth at her. Next is Owl Dad by Brooks Books. And I have some back stitching up here to do and then just the words down there. So that shouldn't take me long at all. Ooh, look, I'm missing half a star too. So, there's that one. This is up to 18 because I've gone through 2 sets of these 6 and the 6 white envelopes. They also had, I got hit by lava at one point. I don't remember if I've talked to y'all since then. I had to do 500 stitches in 12 hours with no healing items. And the death chucker thingy, which they threw at me, was 1,000. Okay, so the top 3 people that stitched 500 stitches the fastest got these weapons, which was a pretty neat way to win them. And they got to, you had to do 1,000 stitches in 24 hours with no healing items, and 2 of them got thrown at me. So it's all good though. I survived. All right, we got Miss Lowly Daggerwing. So I just really have to finish her boots and then back stitching and beads. So it should be pretty quick. She's on another piece of that 36 count Apollo Opalescent from Under Sea Fabrics. Alright, this is I Love Fall from Frosted Pumpkin. Oh, yeah. I Love Fall from Frosted Pumpkin. Its bag mate was Clover of Clovers by Big Creek. So, one that I've already completed. This one just needs the word all and a little bit of border. That's it. I ran out of that color when I took it out of town with me, and that's why it didn't get finished. But it means it'll be a quick, easy finish when I pull it back out. And lastly, no, not lastly, I should have two more. Oh, what did I do? Okay, well, I'll have to fix this in a second. This is Welcome To. This was one of my goal of mine to get done this year. I need to do the back stitching up here and like maybe 10, 15 stitches, and then put our name in here. So that will be, I'm glad that one will be getting finished. My three project specific finishes that I needed this year were Welcome To, Foxglove, and Autumn Wreath, and 2 of the 3 are going to get finished. So there's got to be more. I'm missing some. Alright, hold please while I double check. Alright, sorry about that. Apparently the cat knocked 3 of them off. Okay, so next we have Never Ending Cycle by Hands On Design. This is on 32 count Lugana from Picture This Plus called Storm, I believe. That's where I'm at. And it's about halfway done, but they're quick stitches. They really are. I just hadn't pulled this one out all that much since I started it in Mania. So there's that. And so a lot of times when I finish something, I'm just going to take it off my list, you know, and then I have spots for new starts. A couple of these, like this one specifically, and the next one I'm about to show you, because they're part of a series, when I finish one, the next one in the series will just take its place. So those won't come off my list until the whole series is done. So I got to figure out which of these stitch on. The next one is from the Year of Celebrations by Hands On Design. It's Hands On Design. Yeah, this is January, and I've barely started it, but they're small and they're quick stitches, and I can get that one finished in December and have it ready for January, and then immediately pull February into the fold. I already have fabrics for, I think the first 6 are right here. This is Brash, I believe, by Picture This Plus. Yeah, 32 count Lugana. So I need to order another piece of that for the other 6. But that's a good start, right? That gives me plenty of time. And lastly is We're All Mad Here. No, Alice's Mad Plant by Michelle Bendy Stitchy. And that's where I've gotten on it. It's my little needle minder that matches. And this is on 40 count Apollo from Under the Sea Fabrics. It's linen. I'm doing it 1/1. So it's so teeny tiny. And I substituted all the flosses because I wanted to. Okay, so that is number 24. Let's spill things. Magnets. Pretty potent. That may be a problem. Also gotta find a place to store all these. Now that they're in envelopes, they don't really fit in what I had them in. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to shuffle these the best I can because they all want to stick to each other. Okay, I don't know that I'm really going to be able to shuffle them very much when it comes to the big and the small anyway. But I will reach down and grab a random one. So this is what it looks like. I will reach down and grab a random one while I'm not looking. Okay. I'm gonna find the marker first. Handy dandy marker. Stuff is down here. In fact, we're gonna angle y'all a little bit differently so y'all can see what is going on. My camera is crooked, I swear. Can y'all see? I'm just going to randomly pick without looking at that. So bring y'all up because then I could see it through the camera and that'd be cheating, right? Okay. Number 1. 1. 2. 3. Trying to figure out where I want to put it on this so I can cover it up. In the corner because I can use the stamp would go over that. Okay. Four. Where'd I put it? 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. They're all starting to fall over now. 10. I got 2. 11. 12. I'm getting harder to reach. 13. Can't reach. 14. 15. 16. 3. 17, right? Y'all are supposed to keep me accountable. How many of these am I going to finish? 18, 19, 20. I have to save these envelopes and do this again next year. Maybe with starts, maybe with finishes. I'm having a hard time finding it now. Are we on 21? 22. 23. Oh, last one. 24. All right. Thank you all so much for doing that with me. I'm gonna move a little bit so you're not getting my end table. So that will start December 1st. If you are interested in participating, you can use the hashtag finish that stitch December. I think it's DEC 2020. I'll have it linked below. No, it's not 2020. 2019. I'll have it linked below. Or you can join the Facebook group Virtual Stitchers. It's an event that you can like post. Like each day I'm gonna post the envelope, the what's inside, and where I get to if I finish it or not. So there's that. Other than that, it's Stitcher Game. So it's big blocks of stitching as much as possible. Yeah, and just getting through till next week. So, oh, and nothing in the mail this week. I'm expecting some stuff soon though. So that's it. I will check in with y'all next week. Thank you everybody for liking, subscribing, commenting, you know, all the wonderful things you viewers do. I've had a lot of great comments recently. Like I get more every video and I'm trying my best to actually respond, but I will at least send a heart. Thank you, Gemma, for the amazing idea. I've thought of something similar in the past. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. My battery died. So what I had thought about doing was any purchases I made throughout the year, like just anything, I would put all that stuff in an envelope, in a box, in something, and I wouldn't be able to open those things until I finished something. Or when I was doing WhipGo, it would be an award for getting like a bingo or something like that. I kind of lost touch with my WhipGo this year. I didn't keep with it, and so I'm not really going to worry about it. I might do something similar next year. I'm not quite sure. Again, we'll have a plans video in December, but that was something I thought about. Just not getting that instant gratification. Yeah, you can buy it when it comes out or whatever, but you don't get it right then. Also, you know, if you don't keep track of which box you put what in, when you do get to reward yourself, you're not sure what you're getting, and you may have to fall back in love with the project again, because sometimes we buy, and then we just put it somewhere and forget about it. And this way you would be keeping that freshness, and you wouldn't be starting it right away. So that's something I might try next year. But so I had already had that thought when she had the thought of the 24 new starts in envelopes like this, fully kitted. I was like, that's great, but I need to do finishes. So here's how I'm going to do my finishes, and I hope you will join me in December for some vlog style of that. I'll probably put up one every day. I usually do when I do something like that. But anyways, that's it for me this week. Thank you all, and I will talk to y'all soon.